think of a violin here in the right hand, of course. And we always have this motion in the eighth notes, 2 eighth notes. We have this diminuendo, we have da, 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 not da, 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 da. The eighth notes always relax. Right? They are two equal. They have to be like a two-note slur. We can have a cello or two cello. You have two melodies. We have here, we have the dotted half note, that is the bass, bam, bam, bim, bi, ba, 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 bi, ba, bam, with the stem downwards. And then we have a third voice here in the middle. We have the third voice starts with a rest here. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it plays 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And both together sound like that. The cello here. So you can decide if you want to play this bam, bim, non-legato, or you can also play legato if you like. Also here in the bass you can play legato, you can play non-legato here in bar number 4 and 5 and 6. So I think that's up to you. Or when I play legato here, it sounds different a little bit. The same thing happens here, of course. We have the bass here, the B flat, the A flat, and the G, and then the bass has a rest here on beat number 1. And we have another voice here, the third voice here in the middle that starts again with a rest here. And you can practice that really with both hands first, if you like. So I start here again in the first bar. So you hear the bass here in the left hand. In the right hand you can play the third voice. It can be a viola here, for example. We have a cello and viola. And the viola also has some kind of character here. Not ba, be, ba, be, it's ba, yum, ba, yum. It's not. Two equal, these two notes, they have to be from a different quality. 1, 2, as we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and so on. And also the bass is not always bad, bad, bad. I think these 4 bars belong together. We have da, ba, bi, and then it relaxes and goes on. It ends and starts at the same time here. We have this line ba, bi, bi, but we also have a line that starts bi, da, di, da, di, da, 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 di, da, da. Again, so you have to keep that in mind. That's just imagination how you think about it. Bam, bam, bim, bim. So here it ends, but it also starts like one cello plays this line, and then the second cello comes into play, so that we have a slightly other color and another thought. So here it ends. Also here we have the typical cello motion. Not but that's mainly a question of your thinking. And it's a slightly up and down. Really a tender up and down, and not an impulse on every key you play. Play the way from here. You come from the left, you go to the right. And in between you have these in, dive in, out, in, out, in. But these motions are hardly visible. You just have to feel. Imagine that they are. You do not have to make them so that everyone can see that you do the right motion. It's see, that's the most difficult thing in piano playing. You have to imagine a lot of things. You have to practice every way. You do not play the notes. Also here in the right hand. First you can practice a little bit more clear. Da, 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 dee, da, da, like that. And also take care, if you have a longer note, that the next note is relaxed. So here, it's always the same thing, always the same. You play this, we have a longer note, and then take care not to make. Listen closely how the sound, the natural diminuendo, and then. It's like something is coming from the falling from the sky, and you just hold it. It comes out, and you hold it. Well, that's probably the most important things I want to say in this short input here to this Minuet by Johann Sebastian Bach. Have fun practicing and subscribe to my channel. Thanks very much for being here and watching my videos. I really appreciate your visit. 2 and 3 and